So back to it here as we get to our next boys game of the day between Plants and Pillars and Mercer Christian. Mercer will be in those blue uniforms, and quickly for Plants and Pillars, the bucket for Ben Diamond. And a 2-0 lead, and we have a whistle and a foul on the far side on Isaac McAfee. That'll be his first and team first as well. So this is Mercer Christian's B team that has the ball up that left side. Out front to Stephen Belcher, who just hands it off out front. Try to go baseline. Matter of fact, Mercer trying to spin it around the far side. Jumper along the baseline is good. That's Wiley Osborne. And we're all tied up at 2 apiece here in the first quarter. 3 ball on the wing. That's good. Boy, that's a nice looking triple out there from Silas Agnew. First 3 of the game for either team, and a 5-2 lead for the Oaks. Front, Parrish, and then that's thrown away. Now out on the break is McAfee. Comes back out front to Evan Jerome. Now baseline jumper off the mark from McAfee, and back the other way comes Mercer. Wiley Osborne looks off on the baseline. Jumper there is short out of the hands of Josh Hubenak. And here comes Plants and Pillars again. Baseline 3. That's no good from Jace DeRosa. And eventually it goes out of bounds on the far side. It will be Plants and Pillars basketball. Since it'll line up for Mercer, comes Josiah Patton. And along the baseline it goes and ends up being tipped out of bounds. It'll go back over to Mercer here. 5-2 is the lead for Plants and Pillars, and we have a whistle and a timeout. We'll take one as well. A brief timeout here. You're watching the NCSAA National Tournament. So out of the timeout, Mercer to play it up into the front court here. A little bit of three-quarter court pressure from Plants and Pillars. 3 ball on the wing. That won't go for Diamond. And back the other way come the Oaks. Down the lane, and the layup is good by Jace DeRosa. So Mercer now back out front. Stephen Belcher gives it off for Parrish. As Parrish will hold it back out there on the wing. Goes baseline. 3 ball there off the mark from Belcher. Rebound put back up, no. And back out with it come the Oaks. Up the near side, they kick it back out. 3 ball out front. That's good.
Nice.
Rattled in by Silas Agnew. That's his second 3 of the game. And now an 8-2 lead for the Oaks. Back to the way, pass inside to Patton. That's stolen away. Plants and Pillars on the run again. Down the lane. The layup misses underneath by Ben Diamond, but then cleaned up and laid back in
Isaac McCaffrey.
by Isaac McCaffrey. The other way, baseline runner. That won't go for Gabe Parrish. As we close in on 4 minutes to go here in our opening quarter, baseline pull-up jumper. That's off the mark from Agnew. And now we have a whistle underneath and the foul on Evan Jerome for the Oaks. That's his first and team second. Into the paint it comes. That runner off the mark by Cruz Testerman. The Oaks push it up here. That ball sails out of bounds, and it will be Mercer basketball here. 8-2 is the lead for Plants and Pillars over Mercer.
Am I right in saying Plants and Pillars is Nate's hometown?
I believe so. I think Nate actually coaches the girls team. That rejected out of bounds by McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, senior. Boy, Plants and Pillars have 4 seniors on that team already.
So Nathaniel Shoemate checks in for Mercer. Trying to go baseline. 3 ball is good.
Wow.
Triple by Wiley Osborne.
Nothing but net.
Knocks one down. 8-5 the lead here for Plants and Pillars. Trying to go inside. That's deflected. We have a reach-in foul.
14.
That is Stephen Belcher with his first and team first.
Stephen Belcher.
So free throw here, rattles around it off. Diamond's second free throw is good, so 1 out of 2 that trip makes it a 9-5 lead for the Oaks. Back the other way, that pass is deflected, now picked up in the corner. Out on the wing, 3 ball, that's no good from Belcher, and back the other way come the Oaks. Down the lane, nice pass, but it gets knocked out of the hands of Trent Quinlan.
Yeah, did a nice job of pressing the ball on in down toward the middle, and then that little left-hand shove pass over to his partner, but he caught his partner unaware too. So he plants and pillar ball out.
So when it comes back to the baseline, jumper no good by Quinlan, and Mercer comes away with it. Shane Basham pushes that ball up the far side. Now a 3 ball out front. That's off the mark by Patton, and it will carry out of bounds. It will be Plants and Pillars basketball. The Oaks out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania at 15-6 out of the SWCAC, coached by James Diamond. 3 ball on the wing, that's good.
Wow.
Right down the well for Silas Agnew. That's his 3rd 3 of the game. And a 12-5 Oaks lead.
Nice save.
Save along the baseline, and Oaks will bring it back. Hodson goes right side, now gets it back out front. Swings it over to Diamond. His 3 goes out of bounds. And it will be Mercer basketball. Comes up the near side, and we have a whistle. I think it's just out of bounds. Testerman with it, back far side to Basham. Now another turnover. As in the paint it goes, and the layup there by Ben Diamond.
Nice feed inside the bend. He put up a little left-handed layup right over the top of the rim.
14-5. So push it up the right side, down the lane. Runner there won't go by Testerman. And now back up with it comes Plants and Pillars. About a minute and a half or so to go here in our first quarter. That pass stolen away. On the run comes Briar Lucas down the lane. Has that blocked out of bounds by Diamond. And Mercer will play it in again from the baseline.
I guess to a certain sense you have to admire him to try and take the layup over the top of him, but like that wasn't going to happen, and it didn't.
1:27 to go here in the first quarter. And good pass underneath to Jace DeRosa. And we got a whistle and a foul up front. So that will go against Plants and Pillars' Clay Dotson, his first team third.
Mercer just keeps shuffling people all the way around. It is their B team, their junior varsity.
14-5 is the lead for the Oaks of Plants and Pillars. Out front, Basham with it. So back up to Testerman. Now Basham not anywhere to go for him. Try to go to Lucas. That's stolen away. And back to the way comes Trent Quinlan on the break. Missed the layup. Rebound taken away by Mercer.
That was Evan Brown's first rebound of the game.
Basham fires a deep three. That won't go. Oh, with it is Dotson. Launches it ahead. Saved along the baseline. Runner in the paint. That won't go from DeRosa. And back up with it the other way is Briar Lucas down the lane. Had that block, but a foul called underneath. And that foul will be on Jace DeRosa. His first team fourth. Free throw here is good. And Lucas will have one more coming. So we get down toward the last couple of seconds of quarter number one. Three ball there is off the mark. Try to swing it around. Now the runner from the baseline is no good. Rebound tipped back up and in by Amos Ramsey. 16-6 is Mercer trying to get one more shot off, and they will not. End of quarter number one, 16-6 to lead for Plants and Pillars over Mercer. We'll take a break. We'll come back with quarter number two in just a moment. You're watching the NCSAA National Tournament.
What do you have for the score?
Sorry about that. Oh, by the way, and I can't see the actual screen from the broadcast either, but it's 22-6. It's not 16-6. I had 2 3-pointers that I keep track of the threes at the bottom of my score sheet, and I wrote them down there, but I forgot to add them to my tally at the top. And lest you think that I can magically know all this. There is no scoreboard, so I mean there is, but not that we can see. So we have to keep track of it on our own. The scoreboard, we see the back of it, not the front. So that ends up being a little bit of an issue here, but at the end of quarters and timeouts, we usually double check that, and I had forgotten to write a couple down. So that's the same thing with the time, by the way. Time is essentially a guess at this point. Pass to the far side goes out of bounds, and it will be Mercer basketball here.
Oh.
Baseline it comes. Parrish tried to get a step. Now a little 7-footer, no good from Shoemate.
Evan Jerome, third rebound.
Out top 3 ball, that's no good. And will carry out of bounds, and it will be Mercer basketball. 22-6 is the lead for Plants and Pillars here over Mercer. Coming up on 7 minutes to go in the half. Belcher out front, swings it across the far side. Now 3 ball on the wing. That won't go for Parrish. Up it comes, runner in the paint. That is good from Evan Jerome. I'll make it 24-6.
Yeah, just inside that free throw line on the right side of the lane. A little floater up.
Meltzer threw one up, but before he got the shot off, he's called for pushing off. So that's his second foul and team second. Yes, and the paint was knocked away, loose on the floor, and we have whistle and a traveling violation.
Cut loose down the floor, and he grabbed it and rolled over. When he rolled over, he wasn't dribbling, so that cost him a possession.
In the paint it goes. That's knocked away and stolen. Back out of there with it comes Jerome. Evan into the front court. Kicks it off along the baseline. Runner there is no good by Ramsey. And a whistle and a foul on the putback. This will be on Nathaniel Shoemate, his first, team third. Free throw is off the mark. So Trent Quinlan will have one more coming. David Evans back in here for Mercer.
Made that second shot.
So Quinlan 1 out of 2, under 6 minutes to go here in the half. Gonna go back out front. Jumper no good. Rebound cleared out underneath by Isaac McAfee.
Well, that's number 5 for Isaac already.
Jerome into the front court. There's a runner. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds and end up going back down the floor. And it will be Mercer basketball here. Baseline it comes. That's tipped out of bounds. There's only 4 people on the floor. Daniel Shoemate thought he was out of the game. He was down there taking a drink of water. Everything else is like, we're waiting for you to come back out here, by the way.
Oh, boy.
So he comes back out on the floor, and now we're back underway.
I wonder if he thought maybe it was supposed to have been a free throw or something.
Well, he probably thought he was coming out of the game. 3 ball out front didn't go for Evans.
Well, that's true.
Down to around 5 minutes to go in the half. guess that foul was on Stephen Belcher. That'd be his third, team fourth. By the way, we only get one look at that, too. We're not down. We're way far away from that court. So if we don't specifically see the call exactly when it is made, we're in a little bit of trouble. We can't just walk down and ask somebody. 3 ball out front. That won't go from Belcher. Back the other way come the Oaks. And that thrown out of bounds.
Well, Mercer substituted so much it's confusing for them down there, for on the bench, and for the referees.
And from the baseline it comes for Evans. And spin it back out. The long 2 won't go for Evans. And back the other way comes Plants and Pillars.
That's Clay Dodson, freshman, it says in here. He's a pretty small guy as well.
So McAfee up to Diamond. Come back on the wing. That ball knocked away now. 3 ball on the right side. That's no good for Diamond. Rebound put back up. No. In the lane. Runner there won't go from Diamond. And now Mercer will bring it back up. Around 4 minutes or so to go in the half. 25-6 is the lead for the Oaks. And that pass deflected into the backcourt.
I guess Plants and Oaks must be a 1-2-2 defense or 3-2.
3 ball on the wing is good for Steven Belcher. His first points of the game. Make it 25-9. Otson tries to go on the wing, and that pass gets thrown away.
Well,
out front it comes for Testerman. Try to go back right side. Looking to work down the middle of the lane here is Testerman. Ran out of room. Back in the left side. That's a pretty good ball fake right there. But
couldn't get the
shot missed by Patton. That was a really nice play, though.
Did a nice head fake. Got the guy to go past him and then had that little short shot. Just couldn't quite make it.
3 ball in the corner is off the mark for Agnew. Plants and Pillars gets the ball back.
Nice
Good
feed.
pass underneath.
Right.
The layup there by Ben Diamond. Good luck from Jace DeRosa.
Nice. He got the pass and immediately bounced it right on the inside there.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, 3-2 defense that Plants and Pillars are in.
27-9 is the lead here.
Well, there's a
3 ball out front.
Ooh.
That banks off. No good from Testerman. Back up it comes. 3 ball on the wing. Good. Wow.
All
That's
right.
Clay Dotson just walked down and bombed a 3. No hesitation either.
No.
He just let it fly. So 30-9 is the lead here for the Oaks.
Oh, I see little Basham is back in there.
Basham goes down the lane, kicks it back out for Patton. Basham for 3 on the wing. That's
Got
good.
it. Wow.
Shane
Little
Basham
guy.
with the triple. 30-12. Oaks with the lead. In the paint. Jumper there won't go by McAfee. Under a minute now to go in this game, or excuse me, in this half. Inside 3 ball, that banks off, no good. The Oaks get it back. Jumper from the baseline is
nice
good
shot
by Isaac McAfee.
Got a 15-footer right on the baseline. Well, let's see. We should be getting close to the end of the half, aren't we?
Yep, down to the last 20 seconds or so here. Shane Basham off the right side, trying to get a step. Goes back out front. Cruz Testerman with it. Getting down to the last couple of seconds, and Mercer looking for any way they can get off a shot, and they will not. At the end of the half, 30-12 is the lead for Plants and Pillars over Mercer. Your first half scoring totals. First off for Mercer, Stephen Belcher with 1-3. Shea Basham with 1-3. Wiley Osborne has 5 points, including a 3. 1 point for Briar Lucas is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Mercer 3 of 13 from 3-point range. For Plants and Pillars, Clay Dotson with 1 3-pointer. Evan Jerome with 2 points. 9 for Silas Agnew on 3 3-point field goals. 1 point for Trent Quinlan. He was 1 of 2 from the line. 2 points for Amos Ramsey. 4 for Isaac McAfee. 7 points for Ben Diamond. He was 1 of 2 from the line. And Jace DeRosa with 4 points. Plants and Pillars 4 of 10 from 3-point range. I'll pass it up to you for our rebounding totals.
All right, rebounding first of all for Mercer B, we had Josiah Patton with 1. Evan Brown had 1. And Steve Belcher also had 1. Willie Osborne had, Wiley Osborne probably has had 3 rebounds. Brian Lucas had 1 for a total of 7. 7 rebounds in the first half for Mercer Christian B. For Plants and Pillars, Evan Jerome, 6 rebounds. Trent Quinlan had 1. Amos Ramsey had 3. Isaac McAfee had 9. Ben Diamond had 4. And Jace DeRosa had 3 for a total of 26. So a heavy lead in rebounding for Plants and Pillars, 26-7.
All right, we'll take a break here at the half. Come back with the second half in just a little bit. You're watching the NCSAA National Tournament.
Well, welcome back to the second half of our game between Mercer B and Plants and Pillars. Score stands at 32-12, Plants and Pillars, and B Mercer, B ball. Here they come down the court. Drawn long shot, three-pointer, short. The Mercer comes up with the rebound, takes it over the corner. Now they're going to draw it back out. Set it back up out front again.
Once again, it apparently was a tad off on our score. 32-12 is what it is at the beginning of the half.
Oh,
Off the steal into the front court, the layup from Wiley Osborne makes it 32-14.
oh.
Oaks trying to come back near side. That's stolen away.
Another one. All the way down. No, it didn't go back in for the
Pull
layup.
up jumper. That rattles in and out for Osborne.
Surprised he didn't take it right in for the layup.
Coming up on 6.5 minutes to go in our third quarter.
Good to have you back. I wasn't sure when you were coming in over there.
Well, I wasn't 100% sure either.
Oh.
Well, eventually we have a reach-in foul, I guess. Did they call a foul?
I think they finally did after the third foul. They got it in there.
Who was it on? I didn't see anybody call anything.
Well, it could have been on number 3, and it could have been on the guy on the other side of him. They both were hitting him.
Well, we're going with 3.
that was an equal opportunity responsibility there.
Well, that was on Nathaniel Shoemate for sure. That's his second and team second. And to the free throw line goes Jace DeRozan for the Oaks.
The reason why we don't know for sure is because we're 2 courts away from the action. If you don't catch that finger go up the right way, those fingers, from this distance, it's not easy to do. You don't know who did it.
Free throw off the mark there.
Well, Josiah Patton, his second rebound of the afternoon. Nice pass inside. Oh, he didn't take it up.
And that runner won't go. Back the other way it comes. Now stolen away. Tracked down in the front court by Belcher. He lost it out of bounds. And it will be Mercer basketball.
Got to get the 5th player down here. Belcher driven off the right. Now he brings it back to the top. Holding it out there is Wiley. Coming over and taking a little shot. Josiah Patton. Josiah coming away with the bucket. Here comes Plants and Pillars across the timeline. All right. Nice little shot. Rebound underneath by DeRosa. Puts it back up.
So Mercer back
There
with
you
it
go.
here on the wing. Patton swing it back out for Belcher. And ball eventually carries out of bounds on the far side.
Yeah, Ben decided he didn't want it going over there and slapped it out of bounds. Belcher for the long shot, comes up short. Rebounding underneath there to DeRosa. Setting it up, Jerome. Went to McAfee. Taking off the left side of the circle, fake inside. Driving in, pass the ball back out. And again, they will set it back up outside. McAfee has the ball, passes underneath, and loses it out of bounds.
So to go back over to Mercer here, 35-16 is the lead. So Mercer to walk it up, and I'm in the midst of trying to do a few things here. I forgot to get my clock started, so we're down to 4:17 to go in this third quarter. As that jumper off the mark and back the other way come the Oaks.
Dotson doing a little dribbling out there.
Trying to pass it across. That's stolen. Up ahead comes Belcher. He has it stolen back from him by Evan Jerome. Jumper on the baseline, no, but we have a whistle and a foul.
He got over there too late to stop the shot, so he just shoved him in the chest and shoved him backwards. That was Nate Ramsey. Hit the first one, and now he's got up for one more.
So McAfee hits the first. Down the lane off the miss. That won't go. Now put back up. No, but we do have a whistle and a foul. It's on Steven Belcher. That will be his fourth and team third.
Yeah, that'd be Jace DeRosa on the line. Missed the first one.
3:45 to go here in the third quarter.
Austin Ramsey checking in for Plants and Pillars.
Free throw misses here, and back up with it comes Mercer. 36-16 is the advantage for the Oaks. Quinlan, that's Belcher, swings it across far side to Patton. Now they'll come back to Belcher on the baseline for three. That won't go. And the rebound taken away by the Oaks. Clay Dotson back the other way. Puts it up for DeRosa. Trying to go down low, and off the glass scoring is Emus Ramsey.
Got through in that baseline, got a little pass inside there, and took it up strong off the backboard. So
38-16, the lead for Plants and Pillars. 30-second timeout to Mercer. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Shot out of that timeout. Carries out of bounds, and a couple substitutions in here for Plants and Pillars.
Yeah, that was a little Shea Basham that took that shot from out there. 7th grader, or so it says he's a 7th grader. He looks smaller than that. Got it up a little short.
All right, so Plants and Pillars back up into the front court here. That pass almost saved on the near sideline by Jace DeRosa.
Nice effort by Jace. Let's see. Plants and Pillars, 3-2. I don't know what that is. 2-3 defense, maybe.
Basham goes back far side for Testerman. They'll come back along the baseline. The runner there won't go by Briar Lucas. And the Oaks back into the front court. Down to 2 minutes or so to go here.
Long
in the third quarter.
shot.
3-ball won't go. Well, it's sent back out. 3 along the baseline. That's no good from Agnew. And Mercer back the other way.
Yeah, that's Gabe Parrish, the senior, at that rebound for Mercer. One of those noble ones. We didn't have any number for him.
Parrish again left it outside. 3-ball there won't go from Lucas. Rebound put back up. No. And now Plants and Pillars out on the run. Dotson swings it across, and that deflected out of bounds as DeRosa tried to get to the rim.
I lost what I was doing there. Agnew's setting it up out front now. Bring it down the right side. Jace holding the ball. Pass inside, back underneath.
That's a good look.
Ooh.
Nice feed on the inside. The layup good by Amos Ramsey. Nice little cut pass.
Yeah, that was nicely done.
Long three out front. That won't go by Cruz Tusterman.
Oh, nice effort that time by Brian Lucas, but he couldn't quite get it saved, or Briar Lucas. The nice hop jump out of bounds and threw the ball back under his feet, all to no avail.
40-16 is the lead here for Plants and Pillars as we get down toward the end of quarter number 3. Just about 20 seconds or so to go here in this quarter.
There's Jace. No, missed it.
It's knocked away. Now tracked down on the far side by Dotson. Almost had it knocked away. Down to a couple seconds left. That three won't go. And that is the end of the quarter. 40-16, Plants and Pillars leads it. We'll take a break, come back with more in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Start of the fourth quarter, 40-16 is the lead for Plants and Pillars.
Uh-oh. Must have stepped on that side out of bounds line over there. That big, long, skinny piece of tape over there. Double dribbled it? Oh, did he? Okay.
So off on the wing it comes for Plants and Pillars to Silas Agnew. As the Oaks try to set something up, that's kicked out of bounds. And
should be the Oaks ball.
I believe you're right. Back to it here. Jumper on the baseline. Three ball is good.
All right.
Triple, and my goodness, did that go straight down?
Boy, Isaac McCaffey.
That's Ben Diamond.
Was it?
And we got a whistle and a foul in this end. I believe it was, although I did not see who it was actually on. – 43-16 now. Quinlan on the wing, back out front to Agnew. Go on the inside now. Jumper for 15 feet. That won't go from McAfee.
Evan Brown down with that rebound. Mercer B on the run.
Jumper on the baseline is off the mark.
Well, that's the 11th rebound by Isaac McAfee.
There's a layup on the other end by Evan Jerome. 45-16. Basham down the lane, throws up a runner. Nope, but he'll head to the free throw line.
Came up with the other guy's waist there. He reached down and picked him up and gave him a hand lift up. Speaking of Basham, he'll go in the free throw line for 2.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing my mind.
First one, a little short. Basham will have an opportunity for a second one here. Up, around, and out. Rebound comes down to Diamond, and here comes Plants and Pillars across the timeline. Setting up. Pass off to the left. Back out front. Bringing it back is Quinlan. Goes over to Diamond. Back to Diamond again. He drives in. Puts the ball up. No. He's going to come away with a foul. And who do you want to give it to? Number 32? It's 2 guys again.
It's either 32 or 23, one or the other, but
either one could get it.
Did he just make that free throw or miss it?
No.
All right. I'm completely missed that.
Got it. 1 out of 2.
46-16, I believe.
Yeah.
Front Belcher.
Wow. Didn't get a foul called.
And you got a whistle and a kicking violation. There's a pass to Flats. Ooh, off the ball
sideline.
won't go. And that eventually gets lost out of bounds.
The whole team just left the ball behind except for one guy, and he was on the opposite side of the court. I think it rolled off of somebody's foot, more or less.
Here, that's stolen away.
Here comes DeRosa.
On the run,
yes.
He lays it in with the right hand.
That looked nice. Good job, DeRosa.
Well, 48-16 is the lead. 3 ball on the left wing. That won't go for Evans. Back the other way. Plants and Pillars on the run. That shot was blocked. Now pick back up on the baseline. There's a foul there, but I think they're just letting the refs at this point are like, this thing's just going to get over one way or another. That pass deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with Plants and Pillars as Amos Ramsey checked in. Because I'm going to tell you what.
That was a body block.
That was a foul.
It sure was. It knocked him sideways. He's a big kid. He was in the air, of course, but knocked him sideways, turned him around a little bit.
Around 5 minutes to go in this game. That jumper was off the mark, and now Mercer will bring it back up. Belcher into the front court, going right side. Kicks it back out for Osborne. Tried to go underneath. That shot was partially blocked, goes off the backboard, and back up it comes.
All right.
On the baseline, runner there is no good by Jerome.
Second rebound by Josh Hubenak.
And that shot blocked out of bounds. We have a whistle and a foul on Isaac McAfee. That'll be his second, team third.
Really? I don't know, boy.
free throw is off the mark.
Wiley for one more. Ooh. Boy, wouldn't you believe that? McAfee again. We had a rebound. 5-10.
Not that this particularly matters, but when was the last time Mercer scored?
It's been a while, I do believe.
Foul on the far side. It hasn't been this quarter, has it?
No.
It couldn't have been.
Nope. Dave says nope.
I mean, part of me thinks they weren't far off of 16 at halftime. I don't remember exactly what the score was. Free throw off the mark by McAfee, and back up it comes.
Well, David Evans got his second rebound. And here we go.
3 ball out
Osborne.
front. That's no good, but we have a whistle and a foul. So to the free throw line goes Mercer in the form of Wiley Osborne. He's 0 for 2 from there so far today. That free throw good. And Wiley will have one more coming. 48-17 now the lead for Plants and Pillars. Not off the mark. Oh, it's a three-pointer, so he'll get one more yet.
Here comes 3 recruits in from Plants and Pillars. Among those, Mr. Ben Diamond.
And that free throw rattles around and out.
And Diamond got that rebound. That's his 8th rebound this afternoon.
So up it comes into the front court. Jumper from 12 feet. That won't go. Rebound saved underneath. Deflected back out. And now thrown up underneath.
Not that.
And back in. I believe that's Trent Quinlan who ended up getting the bucket.
Necessity is a mother of invention. He was getting back to these things, so he just jumped up and threw it over his back.
50-17 as we approach now 3 minutes to go in this game. Runner in the lane won't go. And we got a whistle and a foul. So a few more substitutions here. 3 minutes left. Shoemade out front. Back to Patton. Shoemade again. Patton for 3 outside. That won't go. Rebound carries out of bounds, and it will be Plants and Pillars basketball.
Yeah.
By the way, Mercer is 3 of 22 from three-point range.
Not the way you want to make your living.
Yeah, it hasn't worked out so well. There's a foul down low on Austin Cameron, his first. And to the free throw line goes Amos Ramsey. One thing I'll say about that foul is Austin got his money's worth.
That's what you call a two-hand shove foul. Boom. He did turn around and went. Then he started. What was nice about that? He started turning around, and going back down the court like nothing had happened.
And if you're gonna foul, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't make the shot anyway. So you accomplished part of what you were doing.
So Ramus misses a pair. Amos Ramsey, and back up with it comes Patton.
Yeah, it was Patton's 3rd rebound. Ooh,
Swings
almost
it
got a
right
steal there.
side for Brown. Now the baseline jumper was blocked out of the hands of Lucas. Back to the way comes Silas Agnew. Pulls up and fires a jumper. That won't go. Rebound picked up on the inside. Finally, Nathaniel Shoemate comes away with it. front court here. Comes near side for Shoemate.
Puts the
That
ball up.
runner won't go. And
Man.
back up with it comes Agnew down the lane. His runner won't go. Shoemate's got it again.
Referees are pretty much letting everything go if they can.
They should.
Yeah, they should.
Because this game, barring somebody just getting plowed off their feet,
Uh-oh.
you let this thing go. Somebody, I don't know if the lights went off or somebody turned them off.
Something happened. We lost a set of lights over there anyway.
And down the lane it comes. Runner no good, but we do have a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, it was Ben Diamond again coming down the court with the ball.
Patton with his first.
At that rebound, ended up getting a foul. He'll go to the free throw line, and we'll have ourselves a stop in action again.
Looks like all the unnecessary lights went out. The only lights that are still working are in the hallway over there and the gym floor. Things like a bunch of other ones along the side here went out, and all the ones out there went out.
Huh. Strange. Did we have something like that happen last year? Power outage or something? What happened?
1 year we did.
Yeah.
1 year in a different tournament, I had a power outage that lasted like 3 hours. 3 ball went off the mark.
They said we had the internet go out last year.
Yeah, that's true. We had that too.
There we go. They went back off over there. Now they're coming on.
Somebody on the wing, that won't go. What in the world is going on? I feel like I'm in some sort of nightclub all of a sudden. And that'll do it here as Plants and Pillars will get the win.
This is crazy. It keeps doing it.
51-17 is the final. As Plants and Pillars defeats Mercer. Final scoring totals here. First off for Mercer, Stephen Belcher with 1 3-point field goal. Shane Bassam has 1 3, and he was 0 for 1 from the line. 1 point for Briar Lucas. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 points for Wiley Osborne, including a 3 and 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Mercer was 3 of 23 from 3-point range. For Plants and Pillars, 3 points for Clay Dotson, 4 for Evan Jerome, 9 for Silas Agnew on 3 3-point field goals. 3 points for Trent Quinlan. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points for Amos Ramsey, who was 0 for 2 from the stripe. 5 for Isaac McCaffey. He was 0 for 2 from the line. Ben Diamond with 11 points, including a 3 and 2 of 4 from the line. And 9 points for Jace DeRosa, who was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Plants and Pillars, 5 of 15 from 3-point range. I'll pass it off to you for rebounds.
All right, for Mercer B, we had Nathaniel Shoemate with 3. Josiah Patton had 3. Evan Brown, 2. Stephen Belcher came through with 2. Wiley Osborne had 3. Josiah Hubenak had 2. Brian Lucas, 1. Gabe Parrish, 1. And David Evans, 2 for a total of 19. 19 rebounds for Mercer. For Plants and Pillars, we had Clay Dotson with 3. Evan Jerome with 9 rebounds. Nice job, Evan. Silas Agnew had 1. Trent Quinlan had 2. Amos Ramsey had 3. Isaac McCaffey had a good afternoon. He had 14 rebounds. Along with him was Ben Diamond, who had a nice rebounding afternoon as well with 9. And then Jace DeRosa with 6. And so we had Plants and Pillars 47 rebounds to Mercer's 19 rebounds for the afternoon. And we have another one in the books.
All right, we'll take ourselves a break. We'll come back with our next game here in about 25 minutes. You've been watching the NCSAA.